Hello everyone, welcome here to the topic perfection. We check today out how we can learn to observe and be not attached on perfection. When we want to make everything perfect, we never go somewhere. So we have to learn let it go, and I show you today different views that you'll be more able to change a little bit this view. Today I have a tea in the bottle, no cup, but it's also work. Wonderful. Here you see a perfect place. I say, stay away or be not attached on perfection. It's not a perfect place. This, from the view we look, it looks just amazing. But to come here is more difficult. You have to go over the hill or the mountain, and it's a lot more difficult than go on the other side. And there you can come directly from the airport on a flat street, more or less, you know. So to come here is more difficult, takes longer, a lot of cars, so maybe you get a little bit dizzy. So you see, here's wonderful. Less people maybe also, not every time. When it's beautiful, also the people come here, the weather, you know. So, but itself is in a way perfect from nature. Not perfect, again. What can be maybe different? Yeah, a little bit more green maybe, yeah. But then now more green means it has to be a little bit colder that the water stays. Okay, okay. Now you see how it starts. So we have to learn really what we want, what we need, where we want to go and what we want there, to understand that we learn to go away from perfection and understand what we want. And then we work to this, what we want, to the perfection of this moment, what we want to do. So as example, for traveling, where I want to go. Okay. So the first question is maybe what I want to do there. Going hiking? Okay, hiking maybe here on the mountainside, you know, for sure. I want to making holiday on the beach, just a little bit, you know, enjoy the sun and things like this. So yeah, going here for the beach. But maybe the beach in front is more easygoing than I have there more restaurant. Then I want not cook for myself, so I want to go out. Okay, then I go maybe in front on the white beach and not on the black beach here. You know, so what you really want, what you really need, and then you see where you want to go. So you like to have warmer, so maybe a little bit less plants. It's about the place. For sure, it gives a warm place with a lot of plants, but there is more temperature, like foggy, you know. Like here up the hill is more foggy, so more mystical, so there is more plants, then it's more wet, and it's also cold, but again. So, and the same when you start with the art. When you produce stuff, don't be too much attached. Start to understand it's better sometimes to release, and then maybe make a better version next time, make an extra version of this. When I start to publish a book, the first book I just published, as I published also, was also from my thoughts from my whole life. So it's still a good one for me. And many people also enjoy, but this was just also for start. Now the second one from Lao Tzu, Hua Hu Jing, it was really from all my heart, and I really tried to give my best, and I have to say, I'm very proud of this book. The third book about the Zen Chan stories, like this one is also something, it's just like, it's not perfect, but it's good, you know. All the stories I have in are different and are very good ones, so it helps to understand what means life. So it's exactly what I want. Like the writing, I make many errors and mistake when I write. So the person make the correction is a hard work. So some people come and next time I can help you, and then I say no, it was a perfect work from my friend, and you know, like it's have not to be perfect. Everywhere can have some error inside. It's completely okay and fine. I mean, it's about the information, you know, what we get. So a book is about the information you get. So what do you want to learn there? When you want to learn like the language itself, then maybe, yeah, no errors, then would be good. But when I just want a philosophical book, so maybe then it's not so important that there is no error. With an error, I understand what lives mean. So I see not everything is perfect. When I search about the master, a school, like I have to think about what I want. So I want a master for stamina, for strength, like for internal, external work, like I want for all. So I check like what the master do. So it gives a master, they do all the things, but they also try there, you know, it's a lot of things to do. And you every time try and give the best, but you really have to see what is now important and what you want to learn, and see what's the master offering. Like also, where is the school? So one school in China back then in 2005, I think, in Shaolin was, yeah, I think it was 2005 in Shaolin. So the school was the school was split. Here was the main road, and the main road was, I think, like 4 or 6 lines, very big road. And here's a part of the school, and here. So when you want to cross, you have to cross this big road. And then for me, like the teaching there was very cool, all was cool, but like, you know, like the whole smoky thing, no, I don't really need. I am there for my health, so I like to have a school closer to nature, not directly on the street, you know. So the school can be perfect, the master can be the best, but the nature is not there, so I miss it. So I check for a school with more nature, but maybe the master, the internal is not perfect, but the external, and at the moment I want the external more focus, then it's okay. And maybe the master is perfect, but the other students, they are stupid, or the school is falling in pieces. So everywhere is something, you know, it doesn't exist the perfect thing. And sometimes when we want the learning from the highest master, we understand his teaching. Maybe he's the greatest master in the universe. He's so powerful, he can do whatever, but he's the worst teacher. So you never will understand what he means. So there is difference also, like between teaching and the level of understanding, you know. And also for yourself, you're a good student, you can read what the master is meaning. So you talk in a way the same language. This is also up to you. So you have to learn to understand what's the master, the teacher is talking about. When you don't understand, yeah, then maybe you have to go to someone you understand, you know? And we are mostly also too attached like on perfection. We want so many things like have to be perfect. Like, oh yeah, I need this technique, this. And then, yeah, maybe just do this, and yeah, go step by step. Not too crazy every time. When you wanna like to publish a song, yeah, maybe it's not perfect now, but published, maybe the next, and then you improve, and later maybe you make a new version from the old one, boom. Then you're also there. You know, it's like you learn from the things what you finish for the moment. So you release something, so you learn from it. You get some inputs from the others, and For sure, it's not perfect, but it's mostly many people are attached on perfection, like they think it's not good enough, and then they show to others and they say, oh, that's wonderful, just release, and no, I have to do this, and then never release, and you never release, you also not release the next and the next. But it's just start. Sometimes you have to start, and then for sure people come and say la, 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 la. But is it the matter or not? We work with the input that comes, and when I give nothing out, no input will come. How I can grow when I don't give something out? So I have to give out that things comes back. Exchange. So when we are too attached on perfection, we go nowhere. But still, we need a level of quality. Like as example, when I like to go hiking, but I'm a newbie, I don't know what I do. So then I have to, before I go, for sure I can learn step by step, but then I go not on the highest mountain now. I go just on a little hill, you know? So I go on a little hill and I go there and then I see how it works. How was the shoes? Can I walk? And I see, yeah, all good. So I sleep there maybe one night. And then I just have the sleeping bag. Oh, I understand that next time I need a mat. Then from the ground comes the cold. And when I have a mat and then sleeping bag, is a lot better than you have isolation. So I learn it. Okay. But preparing there sometimes in a good way is never perfect. But you can go in a outdoor equipment shop and ask there, hey, what I have to check when I go there. And they give you some recommendation, so you prepare yourself, or you watch some videos and they say, yeah, you have to keep an eye on this and this. So preparing yourself in the right way is very important. When you don't do this and you just go ahead, you can risk also your life. So it has to be good enough about what is it. But when I give out a book, a song, a painting, yeah, mostly I don't die from this. But when I go hiking, I can die when I make mistakes. Especially also when you see this crazy mountain and I want to climb this crazy mountain, but I don't really have a clue how to climb. Yeah, then maybe I don't start with this one. Maybe I start with a little one here next to it. So there is also preparing yourself enough, but don't go too crazy, and learn from it and then make it better next time. Step by step, but be not attached. When you like to prepare yourself every time too much, you go nowhere. Like today, when I just wait for the sun, I think today you wait for the sun until the sun set. So you never see the sun today completely. So I just wait, and this evening, so I didn't practice, then it was not good. So maybe I just go out and practice. Yeah, not attached, making too much plan. But when I see the weather comes not better today, and I have to do some office work or things like this, or want to make internal work, okay, maybe I just make it there and make the things. So I plan it differently about the weather. I'm not attached and waiting for the perfect weather that I'm doing there. Like waiting is stupid. We have to learn to react to what it is. So when I see the weather is not like this, what I was imagining, okay, plan B, plan C, plan D, whatever. Just I'm ready for react what's happened. When I'm stuck in the perfection, I will do in then nothing. So you go in the holiday and you plan this, or you just have one plan and this is the perfect plan, but the weather is then not good. So you can go on this trip as you was imagined. So you need a plan B in minimum, probably also C and D, and sometimes also more. Be not attached. Learn to be flexible, and learn to release, and learn to do things. That's very important. Try it out. Hope I was able to help you a little bit to get a new view of this topic, and that you learn is sometimes really good when we just finish things, you know. Like also when I make an exam, I don't have to get the highest note. I just can get a good grade. Like that is enough, you know. Yeah, it have to be enough. It have not to be the best, you know. It can be better than enough. It can be good. So good is good, but have not to be perfect. Some errors is still okay, you know. We are on the way, and when we learn from the error, it's not an error anymore. Then we improve ourselves. So all the best. See you next time. And yeah, I'm just here in Tenerife. Arrived 2 days ago. It's very cool. Very nice here. Yeah, it's also all not every time perfect, but we work on it. That comes everywhere a little bit better. All the best. See ya.